Maybe this is heaven, maybe that's just you. I don't trust my judgment, cause I'm just 22. My mind just running circles, my heart is out in the rain. I know that this is sudden, but do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Do you feel the I can't make my mind up, I don't know what to do. I'm trying to be honest, a point of view. So you tell me that you're leaving, but I wish you would stay. Think that this is worth it, but do you feel the same? 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 But if you're thinking not today, I'd rather have the truth than starting love is fake. And baby, tell me if you need your space. But if you're feeling lonely, I'm an hour away. I know you told me, baby, but do you feel the same? Do you feel the same? Do you feel?
저는 드레싱을 그냥 올리브 소금 후추 막
아, 그냥. 그래서 근데 우리 집에 한 달에 한 번씩 스파하러 오는 애거든. 무조건 회사 끝나면 우리 집으로.
여기는 가성비도
되게 배불러. 아, 빵이 나서 그런가? 안 오는 것 같아. 되게 예쁘다. 오늘 날씨가 다 있네.
대박 언니 이거 뭔 줄 알아?
이런 것도 너무 이쁜 것 같아. 이런 진짜 투명한 풍선같이 생긴 잔.
하나가 멀미를 좀 하면 비행기 오래 타면은 좀 힘들어하겠네. 나도 비행기 오래 타면은
근데 그래서 약간 되게 신기하다. 여자였어. 컵이.
I wake up to you in the morning.
너가 알까?
You tell me how you're feeling. Seem like your body don't know how to hold you. So maybe I can instead. Got so many battles you don't need to fight. Feel it with you every time it isn't feeling right. I wish I could take your pain. Dealing with some things I've never seen in life. We heard them but it don't show on the outside. Then repeat it every day. But you're my lady. You're my baby. So anything you got is mine. Got is mine. So the next time you don't feel right, ain't gonna be a next time. I'ma take the pain and trade you for some better days. Then you get a better life, I promise, than you've ever had. Better days, now you're in some better times. That's for me, no, it's only yours to have. I'll trade you. I'll take the pain that you're going through for the life I wanna give to you.
맥주? 아침부터? 잡아야겠다. 아침부터? 맛있겠다.
이미 저 치즈에 저 베이컨이 끝난 거 아니냐고.
난 크레이프 되게 좋아하는데 한국에 크레이프가 잘 없나?
응. 잘 없는 거.
아니 근데 너 이제 여기 1년 이제 넘게 있잖아.
그러니까 모르니까 내가 알고 좋아하는 것만 먹는 거야. 응.
하긴 애초에 너가 주연해봐라. 근데 문제는 이게 언제 나올지 모른다는 거. 그러니까 내가 얼굴이 안 나오잖아. 그러니까 날 알 수가 없잖아. 근데 오모테산도에서 하루를 알아보고 먹지.
별로 안 유명하지.
그렇게 따지면 나도 뭐.
I've been around, but I can't get you out of my head. Try to stray, try to forget, but the thoughts they seem to drown me instead.
좀 힘들 것 같긴.
I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. But now I've realized you were what I needed this whole time. I've been around, no one else has got me feeling this way. Every minute, every hour I spend is on you every single day. I've always wondered what it takes to fill this empty void inside. Something about you makes me wanna be with you for a long time.
여기 가을에 한번 와야 되겠다. 너무 예쁘다. 여기. 성심여대? 언니 성심여대. 처음 봤어. 엿들은 거 아니야? 스골. 스골모. 너무 예쁜데. 너무 멋있네 여기. 너무 예쁘다.
Wanna fill your room up with some roses. Wanna stare in those eyes, get lost in them. Now trust me this night, just a fade. If it goes well, there might just be a wedding ring. Wanna fill your cup with some morning coffee. Wanna tell you all the promises I wanna keep. Wanna wrap my arms around you, give you the warmth you need. So can you take this chance? I want you, girl, grab my hand. I don't wanna be stuck in a situationship. Just let me know I'm down to risk it all. I don't like temporary love. Seeing all these couples while I'm scrolling through the gram. Thomas and Zendaya, I want all of that romance. Give you what you need, not what you want. eggs in one basket. Wanna show everyone that we lasted. Wanna go through miles and miles, yeah. Go through hell and